If the world needs to pick the Steve Jobs of stock trading and stock recommendation, they would pick Sergio Vieira, CEO of Beyond Trading, with 200% certainty. I think he's beyond Steve Jobs. Actually, I call him a genius, because he is. Look at Beyond Trading another way. If the Nobel Committee awarded a Nobel Prize for stock trading and stock recommendation, I'm afraid that Vieira would win the prize this year, next year, and every year until he retires. Here are some hard facts. In November of 2009, I tried to subscribe to BT and became lucky to get an email from them in April of 2010. I became a subscriber for Elite for 2 months, but after that, I couldn't resist signing up for Elite Pro. In July of 2010, unfortunately, I dropped my Elite Pro subscription, partly because of some adverse family circumstances, partly because I couldn't trade very well. I was coming out of the buy and hold foolishness, and partly because I was just unlucky. During the month of June 2010 alone, forget the months after that, BT had recommended several great stocks, including Apple at 238 and Agrium long at 50. Forget many other stocks they had recommended in June of 2010. If I had traded just these two stocks only, all the way consistently until today, I would have made fortunes. But I didn't. Apple is now at 363, up from 238. And Agrium is now at 97, up from 50, and so many swing trades between these price levels. Why did I miss these fortunes? Because I was not a BT subscriber until again in January of 2011. I got lucky in late December 2010. They gave me a chance to become an Elite Pro beginning in January 2011. And now how am I doing? Fantastic. Consistent profits. I'm so confident that I don't even watch CNBC anymore. I don't read any analyst reports, and I'm no longer interested in listening to those so-called great investors on YouTube. Every single day, BT recommends so many stocks on long side and on short side that I don't have enough money to trade all these stocks. In fact, if I was more disciplined, I would even make much more profits. What about my learning the skills of trading and analysis? I'm getting more disciplined day by day. During the past 1.5 months, I'd say I've got my MBA in stock trading. Thank God I never went to business school. Where else can I get this advice? Their trading education and actual cash profits every single day? Nowhere else but BT. I'm really fortunate to have BT at my back. Every morning and all day long, I always look forward to receiving their real-time email alerts. It's an exciting journey with profits in my pockets. To be honest, I wonder why Vieira doesn't make Beyond Trading a publicly traded company, listing it on the New York Stock Exchange so that I can trade BT stock all the time. If that happens, I would guess that BT stock would outperform Apple stock. I sincerely pray to God that Vieira and his team don't retire, and they live 100 years or more so that my children and grandchildren can learn trading from them. Sounds like I'm exaggerating? Well, become an Elite Pro subscriber for just a few months, and you'll thank me for my statements. If you still don't believe my words, get my email address from BT and contact me. In some sense, actually, I don't want too many people making money the way I make it through BT. As you can see, I'm a little zealous.
Beyond Trading recommends to sell short Netflix $235 down to price target $188. Case study published before the sell-off to price target. Netflix sells off to $188.8 on March 10th. A call 100% accurate. Recommendation to close 100% short positions near downside price target, upgrading the stock to buy, with an upside target $254, published to the blog in March 2011. Netflix rallies to $254 on April 25, 2011, a remarkable 100% accurate call. The company recommends to take profits in Netflix at $254.19, ahead of earnings announcement, reversing to the short side, news published in real time to the blog. Netflix announces earnings on April 25, 2011, share price sells off to $238.35 after hours, confirming Beyond Trading as the leading authority in stock market trading worldwide.
Hi, Vieira with Beyond Trading. You are looking at Netflix chart. Today we are going to discuss this company. It announced results after hours, where we posted to the blog a real-time trade alert announcing 100% of long positions closed at 254.90 cents. And also in this particular case, we reversed to the short side. Beyond Trading is the only credible company in the world issuing 100% accurate alerts in this stock in the past 18 months. There are already at least 3 case studies published in Netflix. And Beyond Trading is the world leader in live trading and professional traders education, established in 2003, issuing real-time trade alerts, resulting consistently in very large profits on both sides of the market, independently of stock market conditions. In Netflix, recently we announced to close long positions in February 2011, when Wall Street was upgrading the stock, reversing to the short side at 235 with a price target 188. We helped in fact subscribers and non-subscribers to make large profits on the short side down to this price target. Once the stock reached 188, 189, we recommended to close 100% of short positions, reversing to the long side. And we published an upgrade in Netflix to our blog with an upside target 254, as I'm going to show you. The single best trade call in the world in 2011 in this company. If you click on our blog and you click on Netflix, you find 23 entries. This morning, Monday, April 25th, 2011, we announced and we recommended to institutional subscribers profit taking Netflix at 254.19 cents. Beyond Trading is the only company in the world providing evidence of its real-time trade calls. In this case, you can see a confirmation by Nasdaq.com, real-time screenshot taken at 254.90 cents. If you go back to March, we have a public note published to the blog upgrading the stock with an upside target 254. It's not a coincidence the stock rallied precisely to 254 from 189 to 254, and then after earnings announcement the stock fell almost $20 to a price you can see 238.35 cents, confirming our call 100% accurate, selling at the top, reversing to the short side, maximizing profits on both sides of the market. Unlike Wall Street, which had upside targets in the 300 region, and I have to say that they don't know what they are doing, because we upgraded this stock at $95, whereas they are upgrading the stock at $200 plus. So the single best trading history in the world, you can find it in Beyond Trading. If you visit one of our websites by clicking on YS, you find case studies published in many other companies. Apple, recently the single best trade call in the world, calling the bottom in 2011 at 320.70 cents. In Amazon you have several case studies, F5 Networks as well, Google, IPOs, Chinese companies Dang and Yoigo, and finally Netflix you already have 3 case studies, and this one is the 4th. And we have to publish further case studies since we have more than 200 case studies since 2003. Once again, I leave you with Netflix chart, and I congratulate all our institutional subscribers. Today they taught a very important lesson to some Wall Street analysts. They have no clue what they are doing. Thank you very much.
You can change your trading. Subscribe now.